What if I told you that scientists followed over 1,000 people for 38 years and discovered something shocking about teenage cannabis use that could change how we think about brain development forever? This isn't your typical just say no story. This is hard science, and the results are unsettling. Picture this. It's 1972 in Dunedin, New Zealand. Scientists began tracking every single child born in the city over 1 year. That's 1,037 kids in total. They had no idea that they were about to uncover one of the most important findings about the teenage brain ever recorded. These researchers tested these kids' IQs at ages 7, 9, 11, and 13 before any of them had tried cannabis. Then they followed them up for the next 25 years, checking in regularly about their drug use and testing their brains again at the age of 38. Here's where it gets interesting. Kids who never used cannabis, their IQs actually went up slightly by the age of 38. Adults who started using cannabis over 18, minimal impact. But teenagers who used cannabis regularly before 18, they lost an average of 8 IQ points by the age of 38. 8 IQ points. To put that into perspective, that could be the difference between being above average or below average intelligence. And here's the kicker. Even when they quit cannabis completely, their IQ never fully recovered. But why does this happen? Well, it all comes down to timing. Your teenage brain is like a construction site. From puberty through your early 20s, your brain is literally rewiring itself, strengthening important connections and pruning away the unnecessary ones. It's called neuroplasticity. And it's why teenagers are so good at learning languages, adapting to new situations, and unfortunately, developing addictions. Cannabis contains THC, which hijacks your brain's natural cannabinoid system, a system that's crucial for this rewiring process. When you flood a developing brain with THC, you're essentially throwing a wrench into the most important construction project of your life. The Dunedin researchers found that persistent teenage users showed problems across all areas of brain function, including memory formation, processing speed, executive function, which is basically your ability to plan and make good decisions, and attention and focus. And it wasn't just the lab tests. The researchers asked family and friends, and they noticed the difference too. Now, before you think this is just anti-drug propaganda, consider this. The same researchers found that people who started using cannabis after age 18 showed minimal cognitive decline. This isn't about cannabis being universally evil. It's about protecting the teenage brain during its most vulnerable period. Think of it like this. An adult brain is like a finished house. You can redecorate, maybe knock down a wall here and there, but a teenage brain is like a house under construction. Start messing with the foundation and the electrical wiring and you might have problems for life. This study followed people for 4 decades. That's longer than most of you watching this have been alive. And the message is crystal clear. If you're under 18, your brain is still building itself. The researchers estimate that heavy teenage cannabis use could permanently lower your IQ by 6 to 8 points. That might not sound like much, but it could be the difference between getting into college, landing that job, or reaching your full potential. Look, I'm not here to be the fun police, but if you're a teenager watching this, or you know someone who is, this information could literally be life-changing. Your brain gets one chance to wire itself properly. Don't let anything interfere with that process. What do you think? Does this change how you view teenage cannabis use? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if this video made you think differently about brain development, smash that like button and subscribe for more science that actually matters.